here that I'm fine. I just connection is perfect. All right, let's move forward then. Let's go into our GBPs NCD. Look at here what I told you guys on Sunday. Anyway, I'm recording this in the back end, guys. So if you're having a hard time, most likely I will put the other video. So I know the other video is fine, but I don't know why the live YouTube is freezing up. No idea. But I don't know what it is. All right, let's move forward then. You guys want me to start from the beginning, or since you guys hearing me now, or you are, because I already analyzed 4 pairs. 1, 2, 3, 3 pairs. Type number 2 if you want me to start from the beginning, or you want me to continue. Type number 1. So like that, I will go ahead and reteach everything. If not, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go ahead and put the other video. So like that, start from the beginning, please. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let me start from the beginning then. Let me start from the beginning. All right. All right. Here's the beginning. So, okay. Some people says you are recording it. It's okay. No, okay. Let's go ahead then. Anyway, it's recording in back end, so we're gonna go ahead and continue then. All right, so now let's move forward. We are here on the Australian dollar versus the Canadian dollar. Look at what I told you guys on Sunday. I said yes, the market was gonna give us a small continuation of the bearish, and that before we consider as a buy. But look at what happened. The market gave you more than what I told you. See here, this is what I did the analysis on Sunday. So the market gave us probably another 45 extra pips, guys. 75 pips. Look at that. I mean, that's what you're here for. You're here to make pips. And then, but the question is, why? Look at here. Triple arrows here. Triple arrow was accurate. It was telling the market was bearish, and it's doing exactly what the triple arrow is doing. It's that simple. Now, what is my overall for the rest of the week? In my opinion, look at who's coming. Look at the daily. The daily time frame is forming here, guys. Look at here. It's here. Can you guys see it? It's right there. So what I'm expecting to see for the rest of the week is to see a pullback, a small pullback, retesting our 78 Fibonacci line. In my opinion, that's what the market is gonna do. It's gonna come back and retest our 78 Fibonacci line, and then I can come back on Sunday and retell you exactly what it will be the next step. But so far, that's all I'm seeing for this week. All right. All right. So I think you guys missed it. Since you guys were having some issue, I was saying that on December 24, I'm gonna analyze maybe 2-3 different pairs from scratch, exactly how I do my setup behind scene. But I would also be teaching you how do I use my rules, and hopefully those 3 pairs that I'm gonna analyze, it will change your game for year 2020, and it's completely free. So it's better for me to do it that way than selecting 3-4 members of you guys and doing it secretly behind scenes. So I want to do it live, and like that everybody learn, and hopefully you will see the market completely a different way. All right, and then it's gonna separate you from many other traders too. So just wanted to give you a heads up. Okay, that is gonna be an amazing class, guys. And it's gonna be on December 24 at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Make whatever is possible, make an arrangement or do whatever you have to do, but be there. It's gonna change your life forever. Trust me on that. All right, let's go ahead and see the GBP NCD. This is done on H4. Look at what I told you guys on Sunday. Another great one here, guys. Another awesome one. By the way, I'm trading already on the 6 month. 6 month, I have only 4 losses, guys. 4 losses. is my rules are the bees, simply because I just follow religiously. I don't do anything extra that I don't have to do. I just follow my stuff and it works. 6 months with only 4 losses, guys. Half of the year. Half of the year. And trust me, sometimes all you need is only 1 good month for the entire year and you're all set. And you can relax and do your retirement for the rest of the 11 month. So, but it's amazing. All right, look at what I told you guys here on Sunday. This is amazing. Look at it here. I said the market was going to give us a correction here, another few more candles before it dropped. Look at that. It did exactly what I told you. I actually gave you more pips. And then the market dropped. I said the market was going to give us a retest back on the 61 to our 50 Fibonacci line. Look at that. Market give you more pips than what we asked for it. Trading is easy, guys. Look at that. It dropped so heavy. So heavy. And remember, GBP finally is paying the bills. Everyone is happy. But you know that overall this trend is bearish. That's what I consider as going down. Market is. That's what I'm gonna be teaching you on December 24. How to look the overall. It's only 2 overall. It's either bullish or bearish. That's it. The rest are rules. And what I will be teaching you straightforward how to use the time frames. And you will be amazed. 0 indicator, guys. I do not use indicators. Silly indicators, it will make you lose money. Learn real stuff. Triple arrow straightforward with the candle with price action, and trust me, it's gonna work. But that will be coming on December 24. If you want me to teach you ahead of time, well, my link is below. So yeah, you can hire me and I'll teach you one-on-one. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Let's go to Sweet France versus the Japanese yen. Oh my goodness, look at this one. Another one, guys. Tell me if I'm wrong here. Another great one. This is a beast, guy. Look at what I told you guys on Sunday. Yes, the market was going to give us a small pullback. Yeah, it kind of like, it gave us probably like 15, 20 pip. And then I said the market was going to come back and do a correction. Look at that. It just did exactly what I told you it was going to do. But the question is why? Why? What do you think it was, guys? Look at who's on the bottom. Look at that. Triple arrow is bullish. So all you got to do is go with the trend. Don't trade against the trend, because that will never make you money. It's going to blow your account. Look at that. It's doing that. Now, what I'm expecting to see for the rest of the week by Friday, well, in my opinion, it's going to work out in there. Maybe it's going to create 3 more candles before we start seeing a small pullback. But, in my opinion, what I'm expecting to see for the rest of the week is maybe doing a small pullback and retesting our 23 Fibonacci line. But we're going to come back on Sunday and reanalyze this pair. But, I mean, that's what it is, guys. What question do you guys have, guys? You want me to give you a little bit of heads up of what you're going to be expecting to see on Sunday? If so, go ahead, type number 1, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you how to do it. Alright? Looking forward for that, Irvin. Alright, so you're talking about Sunday. Look at USD JPY, please. Alright, USD JPY, is it here? If it's here, I'm going to tell you. If not, yes, it is here. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. Alright, so let's move forward. USD JPY is coming soon. Alright, let's move to our next one here. Alright, you get it. Type number 1. Perfect, perfect. Look at here. Look at here. This is how I do it, guys. This is it. This is, if you type number 1 in there, this is how I do it. So basically what you're gonna be learning on December 24 is I'm gonna be teaching you how to look at the overall the trend. Look at here. The overall this trend here, the New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar, is bullish. But for you it's hard to see it because you see triple arrow currently right now in here. But don't trust triple arrow alone on 4 hours. You need to have a set of rules. You need to tell you what to do on daily. So, but right now, all I know, I'm going in a pullback. If you had taken my 101 session, you should know why it's a pullback. Anyone that has taken my class would agree with me. This is a pullback triple arrow going against the master trend. And when it's going against, you need full verification with the daily. So in my opinion here, yes, we are doing a pullback. Look at what I told you guys on Sunday. Actually on Sunday, it was only the big arrow in that time. And I highlighted it here, and I predicted before the triple arrow appears. I said, yes, triple arrow is going to appear here. You can go back to my video and put it side by side on Sunday's video. Now you will agree with me. That's exactly what the market is doing. Look at that. Now that we have full form, the triple arrow has fully formed, now the market is dropping slowly. But the question is, let me check daily. If the daily has a different view here. Because sometimes I don't trade just because what the triple arrow, what the 4 hours is telling me. Be careful, guys. 4 hours, the daily is not confirming my sell yet. Simple as that. It's not time to sell yet. The market is still bullish. Okay, triple arrow is there. Yes, agree with the system, but you need full verification. In my opinion, market is not fully ready to drop. Okay, so be careful. All I can tell you is don't trust 4 hour alone. You need to have all the larger time frame to tell you the same story. Okay, but so far the market is doing exactly what I told you. We're gonna leave it in there, and then we're gonna come back on Sunday and reanalyze it. But look at here. How many pairs had already analyzed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs. Remember, 6 months. Only 4 losses, guy. Only 4. All right, let's move on. Any question, guys? Anything that you want me to answer? Let me know. All right, let's move forward. If you don't have no question, we're going to move forward then. Because I have another session, the 101, in the next 30 minutes. So I need to be done before 7 p.m. All right, look at here. Look at here, guys. Look at the GBP JPY. Look at what I told you guys on Sunday. I said, yes, the market was going to drop and give us another few more candles before we consider a bullish, before we consider a pullback. But look at what the market did. Yes, it gave us a small pullback, and then all suddenly, bam, it dropped. So, yeah, that's all it is. But now, look at who is in charge, guy. Look at who's in charge. Triple arrow is here. What is the overall trend in here? I don't know. Let me see if I can tell you real quick. I can tell you in seconds, guys. In seconds. For some reason, it's not letting me do it. All right. All right. Any question? Drop question, please, so I can go ahead and answer it. Anything that you want to learn ahead of time before the 24th, ask me today. I feel like talking about that. I'm so excited. This new system will change your everything, guys. I guarantee you that. It will. Guarantee you that. All right. Let me take a look at it. Let me go here. Trying to analyze and give you the overall trend. Bear with me. It looks like it's bullish. So most likely we're doing a pullback based on the overall the trend. If that is the case, exactly it's doing that. That's exactly what it's doing, guys. That's exactly what it's doing. Look at that. Market is bullish. This is what I'm gonna be teaching, how you need to avoid pullback. Look at here. Pullback here, and it's doing a pullback here against the master trend. We know it's bullish. So We expect it bullish. Of course it's bullish. Of course. I'm telling you, man. What you're going to be learning the 24 is going to blow your mind. And maybe you will never hire me again to do 101. It's fine. It's fine with me. But trust me, you need someone to teach you anyway. All right, let's go. Let's go to our US dollar versus our Swiss francs. What do you think the market is doing here? Overall trend on this one is bearish. And the market is performing exactly versus what the overall trend is doing. Look at here what I told you guys on Sunday. Yes, the market was going to come back in here and retest this draw a horizontal line here. Look at that. Market was bouncing back and forth in there, and then bam, and it's give you more pip than what I told you guys. Oops, sorry about that. It give you more pips than what I told you guys. So it's that simple, guys. But the overall here is bearish, and it's still bearish. So in my opinion is this month of December and January, only trade the base, whatever overall the trend is. If it's bullish or bearish, only go with the master trend, guys. That's it. That's all you got to do. Don't trade pullbacks if you don't know how to do it. You're going to win more if you go with the trend. It's like some people say the trend is your friend until it bends. Yes, that is true. But you have to know how to make the trend to be your friend. Okay? Is that a clear confirmation? On what? On this one, if it's bearish? Of course. It's done. We can't trust the 4 hours alone, but if the daily showing on the same big arrow, that's it. Rich, wealthy got it. Good job. Good job, Rich. All right, let me see what Kiri Jam is saying. Do you trade on pullback, and if so, how many pips do you go for it? That's a good question, Kiri. I do trade pullbacks, but I need to have full verification on it. And all I can tell you on pullback, guys, I have a PDF, I have a blueprint of what I'm gonna be teaching you on Sundays. I mean on the 24th. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you, the setups. But I have a PDF. If you take the 101, that comes with the training. But the PDF, it tells you, it breaks down every single steps. And it took me a lot of time to put it together. But based on what your question is, if I do trade based on the pullback, I do. And I make sure I highly recommend everyone to grab between 20 to 40 pips and get out. The market is going to give you on the pullback easily those 20 to 40 pips. And then wait for the pullback to correct it, and then it's gonna go back to the same direction of the master trend. It's that simple. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. All right, Rich Myers has a question. It says, are you looking for the big arrow on the daily? Yes, sometimes I do that. All right. So Darren Collins says, if the overall trend is bullish, but the triple arrows are pullback on H4, what can we trade the H4 pullback? That's a good question. I will go over on the 24 and give you more setup on that one. But you will love it. Please don't miss it. If you do, I'm not gonna record this and put it on YouTube. Nowhere. It's gonna be real time, real data, and that's it. One time. After that, then you're gonna know how I trade. What about GBP USD? Did I analyze that pair last Sunday? I didn't. I don't have it here. But the GBP USD is doing a pullback. It's a pullback. I think it's bearish, if I'm not mistaken. Right now. So finally start paying off today. All right, someone asked me to go ahead and analyze the USD JPY. There it is. Here it is. What question do you have on this pair, guys? I don't remember who was the person that asked me to analyze this pair. If you have a specific question, go ahead and ask. Put it again so I can read it and everybody can learn. But look at what I told you guys on Sunday. What is the overall trend here, guys? What is it? Let me zoom it out, because I don't know. I don't know yet. Okay, thank you, Erwin. I will be here on the 24th. Won't miss the opportunity. God, trust me, man. You can't miss it. If you missed it, I'm not gonna put it. I'm not gonna record it. It's gonna be real time, one-time training. That's it. All right. Awesome. All right. So the overall here is bullish. We know that. I mean, I just saw it. So what is your question on the USD JPY? Because the market is bullish. Look at that. Look at what I'm telling you. I just saw the market is bullish, but look at here. People are getting fooled by what the 4 hours is showing you. Look at here. Triple arrow come here. Everybody's happy. Oh yeah, the market is selling. And look at what happened here. Big engulfing candle came in and bam, it took everybody off. Look at that. I told you the overall was bullish. Look at what the market is doing. Exactly what I just said it. Look at what I told you guys on Sunday. The market was going to come back and give us another 3 more candles before the market continue up. But look at what the triple arrow was showing down. This is what I'm going to be teaching you, how to grab 20, 30 pips. To grab 30, 40 pips and get out. Because the master trend is bullish, guys. If you don't follow my rules, look at that. Market would have taken you out. All the money that you made it would have been gone. That is it. And instantly. Look at that news that came in. Market performed exactly what the master trend is doing. It's that simple. Trust me, I'm giving you a lot of tips, guys. A lot of tips today. Look at that. Alicia Salmon said looks bullish. Absolutely, it is. It is. Dorian says bullish trend on UJ. There you go. There you go. Look at that. I don't know if you guys took my class, but if you did, maybe that will help you. Okay, Multi Gyros 42 says, what do you think in 4 hour show, short, and the daily short long? I have rules, guys. Malaysia, if my rule don't meet, I'm not gonna even worry about what the market. If it's contradicting your rules, don't do it. All right. Leslie Johnson, Euro JPY. Do I have Euro JPY here? The Euro JPY is bullish. Right now, it's bullish. I know that because I was on it. All right. What time on the 24th? That will be around 10 a.m. Let me check my agenda, guys, because I'm very excited to teach you guys. Actually, I'm going to do it at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So I don't know what time it is. What part of the world are you watching me? But I'm going to do it at 11 a.m. I already have it on my calendar. It will not be recorded. It will be live. And if you miss the training, I'm sorry. It will come back on the 24th of 2020 again. So you're going to have to wait 1 full year. 11 a.m. 11 a.m. on the 24th, Leslie. I just checked my agenda. That's the only time I had to teach you guys. Real time. All right. All right. So let me read one more, some of your questions. Actually, no question here. Everyone says, okay, thanks. Okay. All right. So hopefully whoever asked the question on the USD JPY, if I didn't answer your question the way you wanted it, well, I'm sorry for you, but that's what it is. The market is bullish, and it's still bullish. I don't see no sign yet for the market to be a bearish market. The year is gone, so most likely it's gonna continue up. And remember, it's a USD pair, so it's a lot of news going on here. Impeachment and all that stuff, so be careful. All right, please check your. No, I'm not gonna do anything that I don't have here. Okay, I work only what I teach you guys on Sunday. Leslie, if I don't have it on my setup on what I teach you guys on Sunday, I'm not gonna go offline because it takes a lot of time to really go into it. Okay, so the next pair that I gave you guys on Sunday was the USD versus the Canadian dollars, and this was done on the H4. On the daily time frame. Now, what is the overall trending here? It's bullish, guy. Look at this. Market, look at here. I told you guys the market was gonna drop and say yes, from that particular area the market was gonna take off. But look at here. Market, it gave you more pips. How many pips extra did the market give you guys? Let me see. Question is, how many extra? Maybe 20, 40 pips. But look at who's coming in charge, guy. Look at here. Now, first thing is why I said the market was bullish. Look at here. Come on, come on, come on. Look at here. Triple arrows here. Look at here. Triple market been bullish since July 15, 2019. Yes, it does a small correction and everything, but the overall is still bullish, guy. Now, what are you expecting to see? Look at you. Look at the daily dot is coming here. Right here. You see the daily dots in there? In my opinion, now it's gonna create a strong area here. Let's wait probably by Sunday we're gonna have a clear mind to say yes. In my opinion, now market is gonna reverse. It's gonna continue as expected to be, which is bullish. Okay. So if I would have to take this trade, I would take it as a buy in here and go for it, and go with it. Okay. But yes, the market is bullish. But I'm gonna come back on Sunday and rework the entire analysis and give you a better opinion. Okay. Triple arrow. Dewey has a question. Let me see what he says. Triple arrow on H4 says term is sure. On which pair? USD JPY? I already did the USD JPY. That's interesting. I don't know what you're seeing. And guys, let me tell you one thing. A lot of you guys, since I do the 101, I realize that a lot of you I have your setup wrong, guys. A lot of you. And I don't know if you guys are not watching the walk-on videos. If you're not, then you're doing something wrong. All right. So your question here, yes, I see the triple arrow coming down. Yes, it's because I already said it. This is a pullback burst on the overall of the trend. The overall of the trend is only is bullish. What I teach when I do the 101, I teach you how to grab 20 to 40 pip on pullback. This is a pullback. You should grab only 20, 40 pip and get out because the overall of the trend is bullish in here. And look at this one. Market still performing exactly what the overall is telling you that it's doing. It's bullish. I don't see anything wrong. So hopefully that helps. Okay. All right, let's move forward. I think I already answered the USD Canadian. Let's go to the Australian dollar versus the US dollar. All right, let me read some of your questions here. Let's go and says archive video are here on Irving YouTube channel. Make sure you are here on December 24 for the free training. Yeah, there you go. But make sure on December 24, guys, it will not be recorded. I'm not gonna post it on YouTube. It's not gonna be anywhere. It's gonna, if you miss the class, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to wait till December 24, 2020. It's gonna that will be my Christmas gift to everyone. So you can be ready to grab hundreds and hundreds of pips for 2020. All right. So we have Alejandro here, and he has question in Spanish. He said, "En español para cuándo? Gracias." What do you mean? You want me to do it in Spanish? I could do it in Spanish. That's not a problem. All right. So now, what did I tell you guys on the Australian dollar versus the US dollar? Look at here, guys. Look at what I told you guys on Sunday. Oh my God, I'm telling you. How many pairs have we done this anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pairs, guys. 12 pairs. None of them are losing. I'm telling you, man. 6 months, guys. 6 months, I lost only 4. In 6 months, I lost only 4 pairs. And you are here watching me real time. I come on Sundays, and then you come back on Wednesday and reanalyze it with me again. See, I'm not making this up. I don't need to. I don't need no one to believe me. That's what I'm teaching you real time. Look at that. Triple arrow come in as a bearish. Right? Look at what I told you guys on Sunday. I said the market was gonna come back and drop. First, it was gonna come back and retest our 38 Fibonacci line. It did that, and then I said the market was gonna come back and retest our 23 Fibonacci line. Look at that. It did exactly what I told you. See, and then from there, I didn't want to add more into it, but I could have said yes, the market was gonna drop because the triple arrow was already there. But look at that. It just did what what do you consider a loss? What do you consider a loss? What do you mean? I lost only 4 trades in 6 months, guys. Rich. 6 months, half of the year, only 4 losses. And it's all being recorded. All being recorded, real time, real data. It's because my set of rules are very straightforward. I don't use indicator. Look, I put a survey yesterday, and I asked everyone, do you guys want me to do signals, or you guys want me to do to continue doing all the analysis? And I got the survey come up with continue doing what I'm doing best, which is doing the analysis. Because a lot of you guys are learning based on the analysis. If I do signals, if I don't feel like sending something today, you out of luck. But what I'm teaching you here is gonna master. It's gonna be there forever. It's a very unique skills that you're learning for free, guys. And what is coming on the 24th is gonna blow your mind. I guarantee you that. It will blow your mind. All right, so let's go ahead and see if I can answer some of your questions. What do you think? Okay, I already answered that. Right loss is considered stop loss. Okay. All right. Let's go to our last one. Any question, guys, before I go to my last pair? 6 months, 4 losses. So proud, guys. This is it. I don't think I don't know. Yeah, that's it. So the year is gone. It's gone with success, guy. I've been doing this behind scene, but I've been doing showing you guys for 6 months live classes. All right. All right, let's go to the next pair. Let's go to Euro USD Dollar. Ooh, look at that. I told you guys. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this. This is amazing. Another winning trade, guys. This week, 0 losses. Damn, I'm telling you. Sometimes I surprise myself because my analysis is so freaking accurate. I'm not the best. I mean, if it's gonna go against me, I would take pride of it. But I mean, everything is being recorded. All right, let me read the next question. So if your stop loss hit that, what do you consider a loss? What do you mean? I mean, I don't know how to answer your question. If I just don't know. I don't know exactly what you mean with that. All right, let me go to the next one. I have a blue line on UJ. I already answered that one, guys. Why you keep asking about the USD JPY? I don't know what you're talking about. It's bullish. The market is bullish on UJ. So that's what the market is. It was doing a pullback, a triple arrow pullback, going against the master trend. But I mean, the market is bullish. I mean, I don't know if that answers your question. All right, let's go to our last pair here. We're gonna go to Euro versus the US dollar. This is done on H4. Look at what I told you guys on Sunday. I said the market was gonna come back and retest our 38 Fibonacci line, and then it was gonna take off and retest. Look, I draw a line here. I draw a horizontal line. Look at that. I said yes, the market was gonna come back in there, and then I left it in there. And look at that, guys. It touched exactly my horizontal line. Exactly. Now look at who's in charge. What did you see now? Triple arrow is coming down. Now the question is, what is the overall trend here? All right. That is the question of the night. Most likely it's a bullish if I'm not mistaken. Because what you need to know is you need to learn how to trade the pullback. If you don't know what the pullback is doing, then you're out of luck. Because that will kill your account. And never trust 4 hour alone if you don't have a set of rules. Look at that. Market is bullish, guys. Market is bullish. Alright. So that's why now what we're seeing this week is we're seeing a triple arrow pullback. That's where you need to be smart and grab only 20 to 40 pip and get out. Because you're trading against the trend. My job is always to teach you guys to go with the trend. Look at that. It's doing exactly what I'm telling you. Market is coming down based on the pullback. But that's not the master trend. Master trend is still bullish. Look at here. You see when the market drops, it drops. It doesn't have that much strength. But look at when the bullish market come in, it comes stronger. And then it's dropping slowly, and then it's gonna come back again. So I'm gonna come back on Sunday and reanalyze this pair. All right. Let me answer some of your questions before I let you go. All right. So let me answer Leslie. Leslie said, quick question on Euro JPY. Overall trend line is down on H4 and daily, but it has been a negative all day. Have you checked the news? I'm talking about EGBP. Overall trend line is down. This might be a pullback. I mean, I cannot go here because trust me, I'm gonna get confused everyone. This is what I had done on Sunday. You can send me a screenshot on my private Telegram and I'm gonna answer you that. All right. EG looks bullish. Look at that. Can you quickly discuss how to trade pullbacks, Alicia? Well, how I trade pullback, I make sure that on pullback, I always look at the overall of the trend. Because there is remember what Pat always said, that when the market goes up, it needs to breathe. And when it breathes, that's when it create the triple arrow. But it doesn't mean the triple arrow is going to be buried for so long. Sometimes market is going to give you 120, 140 pip and get out. But the overall trend is bullish. All right. Kind of like what happened here. Look at here. Market is bullish. Look at when the buyers come in. The buyers come in stronger. Look at when the sellers come in. The sellers come weaker. Look at here. The candles are even smaller. They're weak. Because who's in control is the bullish market. Hopefully that answers your question. How long do you intend to hold a meeting for on the 24th? My goal is to do it between 10 to 15 minutes. That's it. That's it. All right. Hopefully that answers your question. All right. So Dorian says the drop are short with less momentum. There you go. That's a better way to say it. Yeah. Look at that. When the short come in, they drop with less momentum. But look at the bullish. The bullish comes so stronger. I mean, just go with the trend it's doing. Master trend in this case is bullish. What will you go against? If you're going to go against, remember, you're aiming here only 20 to 40 pips. That's what I've been saying since I started this class. So if you're going to aim for 20, 40 pips, you should be out of this one long back. That's it. You're done. There's no need to be on it anymore. All right. All right, guys, so I think that's all I have. So I want to thank everyone for coming in today, and I look forward to seeing you back on Wednesday. I'm sorry, on Sunday, and I'm going to give you the new setup, okay? So thank you again, and enjoy the rest of the week. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.